Corona time. Hey, it's Corona time right now. It's Corona.
Hello, podcast people. I hope you liked the introduction I put together there. And I just wanted to say, hope you have an amazing Saturday. I know it's late for a podcast, but today's been quite a long day. And this podcast would be pretty short because I don't really have much to say except on the coronavirus, which everyone in the world is talking about. And if you're not talking about it, then you're lame. But no. But the coronavirus has gotten, in my opinion, I want to say out of hand. And when I say out of hand, I just mean by people speaking things that they don't really understand. Like, it really affects people with lower immune systems and older people who have lower immune system because they're older, and once you get older, your immune system goes weaker. Every year there's a disease, and I'm not just saying that because I've seen it online, because we've all lived through it. Okay, there was Ebola, there was Ebola again, that swine flu. It's just all these diseases, and they're still here, and people still die from them every single year. And I just feel like this is obviously something planned from the government, because it is, and they know that people are going to freak out, and people are not going to try to really pay attention and listen to what they're saying, because the orders are all taken to or from the Donald Trump, who was our president. And don't listen to a word that man says, okay? He's claimed that they're spending a lot to look into this. I feel like they're not. They're just, because they know how the general public is. Everybody hears something, they react. Some people react, and they jump on to reacting until it's all crazy, and then we forget about it. A month later, something new pops up, everyone freaks out over it. This is why not everything is really shutting down, because it's not that serious. And he only called a public service, or whatever he called, an emergency, you know what I'm trying to say, because no one acted like this towards Ebola last time, and I'm guess what I'm guessing. But just, yeah, at the end of the day, we all know what we do. The same thing you do every single day. You wash your hands, you wash them, you keep clean, you take your showers. Hopefully you guys take your showers. Nasty. Wash your hands after you use the toilet. Clean up, make sure your areas are always clean. If you see someone make your food without gloves on, I hope even without the coronavirus, you wouldn't eat it, Like, always know where your food is coming from. Make sure the things you're eating and drinking out of are clean. And just because we see Asian people, we don't want to make jokes that, oh, you have Ebola. Or, sorry, you have this, I was about to say swine flu. You have coronavirus, because it's not funny, There's businesses that are losing, the Chinese businesses, like, that give food, Chinese food, that are losing their shit because people aren't buying because there's Chinese food. I'm just like, how do you not know the food from the other restaurant you're eating from has food imported from China? Because rice is like the biggest thing in China, and that's where we literally get all our rice from. Not all of it, but majority, I'm assuming. But overall, coronavirus is simply mild flu, mild illness. It's something that 100% you need to get well over, which we will. They say there's not a vaccine, but there also isn't a vaccine for Ebola. You just need to be treated until you are no longer tested for it, I'm assuming, as well as HIV. And by the way, like I said last time, STDs have become an epidemic, which is something that people are totally looking over. But HIV is also manageable. It's not just like, oh my gosh, I got AIDS. Like, people are born with it, and then, there are who get it, and they're actually can go, I forgot what it's called, it's on something, undetected, and you won't even, and if they have sex with a person, even without a condom, they can not be able to give the disease to somebody else. It's like a whole thing. You have to look up into it. I'm not saying you have to have sex with someone with AIDS. If you're not comfortable with it, then, But yeah. So I'm just saying there's a lot of diseases, a lot of things, and then this is just something that is kind of really, really ridiculous. After they're closing Disney World, they're closing Six Flags. I'm just like, come on now. You didn't do all of that before. You guys are just doing this because you're trying to hide something, and we're not stupid. I mean, some people are. But the world isn't stupid. We know what you're doing. And also, the last thing, because, I said it's not going to be a really long podcast. So I'm going to let you guys get on to your day. I don't want to rant here about the coronavirus for 10 minutes. But, why the hell is everyone buying toilet paper? Like, y'all never wiped your asses before? Like, everyone's saying this. Like, they never said you're going to shit. They said, coughing, sneezing, like, the flu. Whenever I don't think I had the flu, but I've never heard symptoms of having diarrhea for the flu. I don't know if I'm wrong. Am I wrong? You can tell me right now, like, Alicia, you're dumb. You're wrong. That's not true. Because I've never seen this many people buy that much toilet paper. So, like, did you guys never use toilet paper before? Were you just, like, wiping your ass with your hand? You know what? I don't want to get into it. Just, like, stop. I won't. It's all gone now. But my mom keeps ending up with toilet paper, so I'm like, what the hell? Whatever. Go to one of the cheap places. They got the shit over there. Trust me. But anyway, I'm gonna let you all go. And thank you for tuning into my podcast. Tune in. Maybe I'll post on Monday. I don't know. I'm not feeling really well, and I don't have the coronavirus, so shut up. But I will, hope to talk to all you soon. And have an amazing night and an awesome spring break. And tune in next time.